G'day everyone, and welcome to the Workbench update for November. Finally got a model finished. This is the 120 scale Tamiya F60 Ferrari of Kimi Raikkonen, and it's finally done. It's come up pretty good. 120 scale, and I think it's by building a kit of this, it's a far better model as far as quality and detail and everything than what the 1/18 die casts that are available, in my opinion anyway. It's just a lot more effort obviously to build it than just go and buy one that's ready made. The full build diary is on the website, and there's a link in the description if you want further photos. For example, under the side pod covers and the engine cover come off this, but it's a really tight fit, and there's a risk of damaging the paint by taking these on and off all the time. So if you want to see what's under the covers, go to the website, because I did add a bit more detail than what the kit comes with, because the engine detail in this was not particularly great for Tamiya. But all up, it's come up pretty good. I've used some aftermarket decals on the engine cover and the rear wing, and did the white painting here because that was not included in the kit. The belts, seat belts with the photo etch buckles, that was all part of the kit. Mirror material on the rear view mirrors, if we can get that. It's proper reflective. The nose and wing rather, I'm always worried about bumping that and breaking it off, because it's only held on by a couple of little narrow pylons underneath. Front wheels there is a degree of posability in that. But there she is, all done, ready for the display cabinet. As far as the Toyota sports car, in the process of getting all the masking done to hit this with some yellow, but I've run into some issues with the type of tape that I'm using, so having some dramas getting it to stick down to the contours properly, so I'll have to sort of rethink that. So what I'm doing here is this is a photocopy of the decal sheet, and I'm cutting these out and then using these as a template on masking tape, and then applying that masking tape to where the decals would be. But of course the tape is not as flexible, can't be stretched like the decals can to conform to where it needs to go. So a bit more work on this to before I can hit it with the yellow, but getting there. It's just a bit of a problem to overcome, because once that's painted, it basically can go onto the chassis, which is already done. So that's eventually what it's going to end up looking like, hopefully. I've also done a little bit of commission work, or in the process of doing it for someone. So just some painting up some die-cast bodies that they're going to convert into their own Code 3s. So just doing a bit of work on those. And then this thing here, I've got this is the Sauber Mercedes C9 sports car. I'm going to build this as the Le Mans winner version. The kit can do 3 different versions that the team ran that year, but I'll be doing the Le Mans winner that I'm assuming nearly all of these kits have been built into. But I've been able to get zero paints formulated mica silver for this model, so we'll give that a go. It's ready to go in the airbrush. It's quite greyish compared to the Tamiya colour that Tamiya recommend, but we'll give it a crack and see how that is. And I've also bought some carbon fibre decal. So the kit doesn't come with any carbon fibre decal, it just calls out using semi-gloss black for a lot of it, but these are specifically made for this kit, where the sizes that you need to cut out for the various parts have already been drawn out on the backing of the sheet. So there's 2 sheets to that kit, and it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I won't be getting into starting this for a little while yet, because there's some other projects in the queue, such as the Toyota, for example. But that's the plan. These bits are coming together to make a start on this kit at some stage, hopefully before the end of the year. All right, well, that's it for the now. Keep an eye on what's going on. Check back regularly. Cheers.